guys ever wanted to be someone's hero? Every day an animal is abused, given up, or left to die. By adopting an animal from a shelter, you can save their life and be their hero. This is my little dog. Her name is Husker, and she was adopted by us from the Humane Society when she was really little. And I'm just going to have her pass her around and see her. As an intern at the Humane Society, I see animals get dropped off every day. And it's really hard to see that because you can actually see the pain in their eyes when their owners leave them. It's really hard to see that. Most of the reasons why dogs and cats are in shelters is because they're left behind, which you can see this, is they're either left behind or neglected. In some cases, the person has way too many animals, and so they all get taken away from them. Does anyone here know what a puppy mill is? No? Okay. Well, a puppy mill is actually a large corporation that is not technically legal, but they breed dogs there, and it's really hard because what they do is when they breed puppies, they don't care about the well-beingness of the dogs. All they care about is the profits they make, because you can see in some of these pictures here that the well-beingness of the dog really isn't good. They don't get the nutrition they need, and when they're in these cages, they're full wire cages, and so it cuts their paws, and they shove them all into one cage, and so they end up getting in dog fights. And down here you can see pictures of what they end up being in there. And it's really hard because the dogs in these, if you order a dog offline or go into a pet store and buy a dog, usually puppy mills is where they come from. Even if they don't think it is, there's a person you can get them from that usually come from a puppy mill. But not only does when you get a puppy from a shelter, it saves their life, but it also really helps yours. And studies shows that when you have a dog or any animal, it really brings up your happiness and your health. People tend, they have to have responsibility to be able to take care of these animals. And that responsibility really gives the pet owner, it makes them feel like they're needed in life. And it really improves their sense of self-worth. It forces them to actually get off the couch every once in a while because you have to take the dog out, take them for a walk. And so when they get up, you don't want to be a couch potato. And so you just have to get up, and they have to go on these walks with these animals, which actually brings up their happiness and their health. But it also, studies show that interacting with a pet helps reduce your stress levels, and it also helps you put you in a better mood. And I found most of my sources from ASPCA is where I found all about the puppy mills and what goes on there. And I also found one about the pets and animals. Told me a lot about why it helps a person, to have a pet. It showed me what, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but and then my third source would also be that I am an intern at the Humane Society, and I do ask them a lot of questions. But that is why you should save a life by going to your closest animal shelter and adopting a pet. Thank you.